to make a living right now. Basically, I'm not getting any money, enough money, you know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Soul Stew. On behalf of the Howlin Wolf and all of us here at the Funky Uncle, we want to welcome you all to another wonderful night of music straight from the Crescent City. Happy Carnival season to everyone, and of course to the great Queen Inertia who is here with us this evening. All hail, all hail. We have another, thank you. We have another fantastic evening of music, but I just wanted to remind everyone that we are doing this for a great cause. We've been doing this for 97 weeks so far. We have helped over 777 musicians, and we've raised over $600,000 that is all going back into our local music community, musicians, and gig workers. Could have not done that without your support, without the support of our viewers. Also got to give a big shout out to our wonderful sponsors over at Fallberg Private Wealth who have been on this journey with us the whole time. We wouldn't be here without them. Of course, our good friend Frenchy making a wonderful piece of artwork. And of course, our dear friends in the crew of Tux. So we want to welcome you once again. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight, and we're going to do it for a great cause, aren't we, Leslie?
That's right. That's right. As you just said, 97 weeks, and your support, those of you at home listening also, your support has helped us raise that much money and helped that many people. You know, for every band that's out of work, there's a sound guy, a lighting tech, a guitar tech, a stage hand, bartenders, the guy who takes your ticket at the door. All of these people have been so affected by COVID, and then Hurricane Ida. We got that 1-2 punch. It keeps coming back around. We've got all these hurdles that we've had to get through. Yes, the bands are back out and playing, and we're so grateful that we are now able to have a live audience in front of us. Live music never stopped, just the live audience, and now you are here. Yes, indeed. Yes. So we really want to thank you all for being a part of this. You have done so much. They are back, but we've got lots and lots and lots of catching up to do. And that's where you come in. We're going to tell you as the night goes on how our dollars go to work, how you can support, and how you can help. But I got on my dancing boots, Stu. I'm ready to hear some music.
I do too, absolutely. And we've got quite a band to do it. This next band has been doing it since the 90s, setting stages on fire all over the world. They've got a sound that blends so many eclectic styles together that is just one of a kind. So with no further ado, please show your love and appreciation for the Squirrel Nut Zippers. And don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet. Woo!
Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. So let's sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again. All together, shouting now. There's no one who can doubt it now. So let's tell the world about it now. Happy days are here again.
Your cares and troubles are gone.
Days are here again. The skies above are clear again. So let's raise a glass of cheer again. Happy days are here again. days are here.
Happy days
The
are
skies above our
skies above.
So let's sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again. Or are they?
There's a flu bug getting passed around, and it's spreading like fire through this town. There's a virus holding up inside us. Each one that I know is coming down. There's an Asian influenza infected us all by the scores. And it's turning into pneumonia. But we must go out once more, shan't we? For there's a full moon howling at the night, and its bark is much worse than its bite. So we must go out and dance around. Yes, we must go out tonight.
Sudden outdoors came on an evening train with flasks and caskets and vials. Psychosis was diagnosed.
We all cashed our checks and went wild.
There's a full moon howling at the night, and its bark is much worse than its bite.
So
we must go out
and dance around.
Yes, we must
Go out tonight. La gripa. There's a full moon howling at the night. His bark is much worse than its bite. So we must go out and dance around. Yes, we must go out tonight. Howling at night. And his bark is much worse than its bite. So we must go. Yes, we must go out. La gripa.
Thank you, friends. Thank you, loved ones. Hello, everyone. All the funky uncles and aunts. The aptly named Dr. Sick on the vocals and fiddle right there. Show your love. Dr. Sick. Do one we've been doing for quite a while. It's a fan favorite. We hope you dig it. The Suits are picking up the bill. At the cafe, I overheard the waitress say, "These cats are broke, I knows them. Throw them out the doors and close them.
Get them out of here.
Spirits sagging, funds were low. This occupation's got to go. Up goes Funky Uncle, up goes the thrill. Yeah. The Suits are picking up the bill. It's all right for them to tag along. It's just one bill that's tagging on. I'll find some way to get along. The business suits to the rescue. So nice doing business with you. You will really even clap when you realize you don't just be shelled out. Brothers, ridiculous suits are picking up the bill. Yeah, give me a pig foot and a bottle of beer. From where I'm standing, my friends have passed out on the landing. Adios. I guess one too many left them high and dry. But I'll be feeling down till the Suits get back in town. Ole!
Jazz.
That's jazz cats and that's jazz kitties, as Ron Cuccia would say. Speaking of sweet kitties, I want to wish my wife Jennifer Mathis happy birthday today. Groundhog Day. It's 2/2/22. Sweet 16 and never been kissed. Jennifer Mathis, that's my old lady. She's here. Y'all wish her happy birthday. Show your love.
What about y'all, Uncle Chucky? You got a shout out to Uncle Chucky?
Is Unky Chuckles? Funky Chuckles. We still a star? Let's introduce the next singer up here, Miss Schaefer Yana. There you have it, Schaefer Yana and the whole band. Give her a big hand.
We got Leslie Martin on the keys, y'all. Dr. Sick on that saw over there. What about that?
Doggy. We'd like to do a strictly New Orleans number. I ask you a simple question. Are we not men? Are we not men? Way down in Jungle Town, I mean for many miles around, they used to give a ball every night at the Animal Hall. That old lion came to the door. You could tell that he was sore. I said he kicked down the door, he tore out the floor, and knocked out the door, go on. Well, every monkey got drunk and hollered, run, I say. The wildcat put on the boom machine. The panthers all began to move. The elephant, she did the hoochie macoochie. The buzzard did the regal rock. They all began to dance. And it was way on down in Jungle Town. At the Animal Ball, Lordy Mama, at the Animal Ball. Here we go. The wildcat put on the boom machine. The panthers all began to move. The elephant, she did the hoochie macoochie. The buzzard did the regal rock. Lord, they all began to dance. And it was way on down in Jungle Town. At the Animal Ball, Lord Mama, at the Animal Ball.
All right. Oh, my goodness. Anna Mule Ball, 1938, Jelly Roll Morton. Didn't think you knew I knew that one, did you?
Taking it way back.
Yeah, way back. And that's what the Squirrel Nut Zippers do. And you know what we do? We raise money. Hold on. We raise money to help our musical community, our musicians and our gig workers. Not only are we asking you, for your ticket, but running across the screen for those of you at home is a way to donate. And if all of you out there would take out your phone and text FUNK to 36413. FUNK to 36413. It is never too late to donate. Y'all can look at it later. But it is rolling across the bottom of the screen, and you can become a funky cousin by making a donation. You can also go to the website, FUNKYUNCLE.LIVE. There's a button that says click on here to donate. There's a button that says click on here to become a sponsor. All right? There's also a button that says click on here to bid on the Frenchy Painting. And Frenchy over here has been here each and every week. 97 live event paintings. You can own a Frenchy. You can own a Frenchy. The bidding starts at $3,000, and I know somebody out here has got that. We also have more paintings inside the front room that are available, also on the website, okay? So don't forget about that. But what Frenchy's paintings, I want y'all to be sure as the night goes, run over there, take a look at Frenchy's work, because it's amazing to watch this be created. It is so cool to watch him bring the music off of the stage and onto that canvas, and he does an amazing job. Thank you, Frenchy, so much. Thank you, thank you. Put your hands together for Frenchy. So, what that money has done has helped 777 musicians and gig workers. We've had lots of stories. What is your favorite person that we've helped, Stu?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say a favorite because we've helped some of my most beloved human beings in the universe, like Johnny Vodakovich and Kirk Joseph, and some of the people whose names you might not see up in lights on the marquee, but who have spent most of their lives working so hard to bring you all this music that we love. The gig workers behind the scenes. I'm a gig worker myself, so when this all happened, I reached out to my friends who I knew were hurting, who I'd been down in the rock and roll trenches with, and said, "Guess what? I've got you. We've got some help for you. Come on down." And everyone was just so grateful, and it meant so much to them, and to see the smile on their faces. I mean, people were almost tearing up. It was a beautiful thing.
Almost.
And that's right.
Almost.
And that's all the power of music. We're all in this together. That's what makes it so special. So we're so glad you're here with us tonight, and we're so glad we have this wonderful band who blends so many incredible genres into this sound, all of them their own. It's so unique. So without any further ado, let's let the Squirrel Nut Zippers get back to doing what they do best. In the meantime, you know what to do. Wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Here they go.
Get on that dance floor. Come on.
Welcome to the microphone, to the front of the stage, Mr. Hank West.
Well, howdy. Well, when I was a lad, I was a little bit shy. Some came around and caught my eye. When I heard that jazz band strike up, boy, I had my mind made up. Now that I'm a little bit older, everything's in full swing. Now that I'm a little bit bolder, and we gotta do that thing. I used to walk along with the rest. I got something on my own. Oh, baby, you.
Oh, baby.
Well, you got a little something.
Got a little something.
Oh, darling, you
Got a little something new.
Got a little something new. I broke away somehow. Don't you know that's why I'm singing?
I got my own thing now.
So children, put away your toys.
all your little children's games.
Let the jazz band make some noise. Step up, ladies, and watch out, boys. Now a mirror, mirror on the wall. Whose eyes stand up in the hall? Come on and let everybody sing. Cause man, you know we have to do that thing. I used to walk along with the rest. I got something on my own. Baby, know you.
Baby, you.
Well, you got something.
Got a little something. You got a little something new. Got a little something new.
I broke away, so now everybody say so. Don't you know that's why I'm singing? Shiva, 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 Shiva.
Hank West, y'all.
There he is, Hank West on the vocals. What a fantastic job.
you say?
Put a lid on it.
Oh man, no way.
Put a lid down on it. Save it for another night. Put a lid on it.
Don't hand me that.
Put a lid on it.
I'm alright, Jack.
Put a lid down on it before somebody starts a fight.
Say every time I turn it loose, you cats come down to cook my goose. Now it's I just can't stop.
Keep this up, you're gonna blow your top. Put a lid on it.
Too late this
Put a
time.
lid on it.
I gotta get what's
Put a
mine.
lid down on it. Save it for another night. Yeah, yeah. Give it up for my boss, Jimbo Mathis.
Clear a space, I think it's time to touch this place. Now the girls in overdrive.
Some of your pals want to stay alive.
Put a lid on it.
Oh, come on,
Put a lid on it. Put a lid down on it. Save it for another night.
Well, that one's a hit. This
play it
next
again.
one is off of that first record, way, way, way back. Talk about the inevitable Squirrel No Slippers.
A strange and interesting tale of Wash Jones. Yeah, I was talking to an oak tree when the cypress butted in. Out of car parts, a raven made a nest inside my skin. To understand this better, you all have to follow me home. I make a wish, I clean the fish lawn. That's why they call me Wash Jones. That's why they call me Wash Jones. Yeah, I can scream like the cicada, gin the seed at the pole, ride a train to Memphis when there's cotton to be sold. To understand this better, you all ought to follow me home. I make a wish, I clean the fish lawn. I feel like driving, but my car won't run. Yeah, I feel like plowing, but my mule won't come. Come on, mule. I wish I cleaned the fish. Lord, that's why they call me Once Joe. That's why they call me Once. That's why they call me Once Joe. That's why they call me Once Joe. Live down in the Wrigley's. Thank you so much, friends, for introducing us. One off our new record, Lost Songs of Doc Souchon. We dedicated our last record to a great historian and a great man, Doc Souchon, right here from the city of New Orleans, Louisiana.
This one's kind of a sing-along, but only if you sing along. It's quite simple, and you can sing along at home while you're watching us on the internet, or you can sing along in this room. It's quite simple. It goes da 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 da. Thank you. That was not very good. One more time. Da 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 da. That's better. Of course, that's too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Of course, we've molested the arrangement just a little bit to bring it into the hashtag #MeToo era. It's about a predator now, and it's a comedy. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I long to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. To you there's none who compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I need you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. Oh, pretty baby, believe me when I say, oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Just let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I long to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God you're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Sing it. tight. I long to hold you so much. That long last love has arrived. I thank God I'm alive. You're just too close to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Can't take my eyes off of you. Can't take my eyes. Thank you. That's a true story.
Thank you so much. Another one inspired by the great Sahiti of New Orleans, and inspired by my friend Ron Cucci, if he's listening out there.
All right.
And,
Where's the guitar?
it's called Streets. It was called Streets. Is what inspired this. And
What happened?
we hope Ron is listening out there, is making it through the pandemic, and we sure are proud to be here with you guys. And we hope that you're all funky cousins and uncles and nieces with us. I think we're all in this thing together. So, can I get an amen one time? Send us out to Ron Cucci, whoever you are.
One, two, 3.
Left leg and luggage, she's a cooker. Got a punk chain, she hopped the train. Lefty Lucy wanna do the wild tootsie. She's falling straight shot on the night. Watch out to lose some, got the juice. Crucified out of the quarter. Sweet to Maine, hijacked the plane. There's a lot of to wanna, but she's falling straight shot on the night. She's balling, yes, she's balling. Oh, she's balling. Yes, she's balling. Yeah, she's balling straight back on the
Y'all having a good time? Say yeah. Got a couple more for you.
Thank you so much. One going way back in your Wayback Machine when we cut this record down on Charter and Esplanade at the old Kingsway Studios, a mansion. And I regret buying it. I made them an offer, but they wouldn't take $250 for it. That's a joke. You're supposed to. Anywho,
Dude, people make records for free in their bedrooms now. Come on.
right. This is about a randy gentleman with poor eyesight. It's called Prince Ness. Here we go for you fancy dancers, two-steppers, and cakewalkers.
Anywhere old Prince Ness goes. goes, that's where I go to. He clears up the stormy skies whenever he's by my side. Everything's nearer, everything's clearer, everything's so divine. I don't care what Mama says, Prince Ness, I'm gonna make you mine.
Where Schaefer goes to, he's always so debonair. He's flirting with such a flair. Everything's hazy, everything's crazy, everything gets up in the air. It's a little squirrely. Schaefer says she loves Prince Ness, but I really don't care. What's up, clowns out? and he does his business bad. He does it while he can. He's a clown, gonna get bounced around if he don't keep that business underground. He's a player, and every time he deals around, Lord, it's just a bad hand. What a bad man. Oh, beware what he said. Shoot you straight in the air. Taste no bottom and I wish it well. A bad businessman. Oh, you beats. Let's go. Your hometown hero, Dick Boswell, I'm trumping y'all. if he don't keep that business underground. He's a player. Every time he deals around, it's just a bad hand. What a bad man. Oh, be well, what is that? I'll shoot you straight to hell. Ain't no bottom in the wishing well, a bad businessman. Swing you, dog. He's the bad, he's the bad, he's the bad businessman.
Squirrel Nut Slippers.
Squirrels, nuts, in a Ziploc bag? Is
You
that
got
what
it.
you said? I'm sorry, I didn't. All right, all right. I tell you what. Huh. Hasn't this been an amazing night? Yeah? I want you to put your hands together for this incredible crew that makes this happen each and every week. Yeah. Y'all hear that? You hear it? You hear it? Well, no, they've got on headphones. They can't hear it. I'll tell them about it later, all right? So, gosh, what an amazing night. This is as many people as we've had here since we started. And I want to thank you all so much for what you're doing for the music community here in New Orleans. You guys are feeling the love, I hope. No, you're just feeling the heat. I know, it's warm up here, isn't it? All right, so, Frenchy, every week you have been here almost just like our friends at Faubourg Private Wealth. They have been our sponsors. I gave up on how many weeks it's been when it hit like 45, I think. 45 weeks, Faubourg Private Wealth has sponsored us. Put your hands together for those people. We love you, David. Thank you so much. Thank you. But, Frenchy, I cannot begin to tell you how much your talent and your passion has meant to us. Is Stu over there with you?
Yeah, I'm right here, Leslie.
Yeah, there you go, baby. It's the lights. We'll blame them.
Absolutely. Well, once again, you know, Frenchy and I have been friends for many, many years, and I've seen him paint so many wonderful shows. But one of my favorite things in the Funky Uncles, when he comes, sets up this canvas, the band takes the stage, there's just a couple outlines, and then with every song, I look over, and it's just more color, more lines. It just comes to life, and the music just jumps off the page at you. And then every night, he's got another wonderful piece of art that we get to auction off to help our local music community. And we couldn't have kept doing this without you, Frenchy. You know that. And you've always been so gracious with your time and your art. And, man, thank you for doing this. And what's a funky uncle mean to you, brother?
Hey, guys. Well, let's give it up for the Squirrel Nut Zippers tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Back in the day, I think I might have painted the Squirrel Nut Zippers back in the 1990s, man. Like, it's pretty awesome. And I remember that. And the Funky Uncle, guys, is pretty much, it's our community. It's what we do here in New Orleans. We're always looking out for each other. You know, I live in the 17th Ward over on Oak Street. And then I got my boys down, you know, all the way across town in the Treme or in the Marigny. And, you know, yeah, you're right. And, precisely. And it's all one big community. And to be able to do this and give back is really the gig of a lifetime. You know, I've been all around the world painting stuff, and this is by far the gig of a lifetime. And thank everybody for coming out tonight and helping out. Yeah, you're right. Who dat?
Who dat?
Absolutely, my brother. We're so honored to have you here, and of course, honored to have the Squirrel Nut Zippers bringing their wonderful music to us, and honored to get to host with my wonderful friend Leslie Cooper over here.
Hey, Stuart,
Absolutely.
now I have to tell you, and we're not going to sing it like a dirge, all right?
Oh, yeah, I've got, actually, Something I want to say
wait.
as an Aquarius.
As an Aquarius? All right, go ahead.
As an Aquarius, I would like to extend a big funky uncle birthday shout out to the lovely Miss Jennifer Mathis. My birthday's on Saturday, so we share a birthday week. Carnival babies are the best.
She is the reason that he did this. He said it's my wife's birthday,
Gotta
and she
throw her a
has
good
to
party.
decide if that's what she's gonna do. Are y'all gonna celebrate it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, all right.
All right, so y'all are gonna celebrate it. And are you ready for more music, Stu?
Oh, you know it, always.
Then what do they have to do to make
wait,
more
can I
music?
ask a question? Because I'm confused.
Six got a
I'm a
question.
young person. Is like
Sure you are,
art,
Sick.
like paintings, like art. That's, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like an NFT that you can hold with your hand, right?
Right, yeah.
Got it.
Hang
For all
on the
you people out
wall.
there. What?
Hang it
A
on the
portable
wall.
NFT,
A portable
guys.
one, bro. You don't even
Now-
have to plug it in, Dr. Sick.
Now, I haven't
Self-charging.
I haven't heard the song that most everybody in here associates with Squirrel Nut Zippers. Can you put it to a vote? Yeah. Who wants to hear two more?
All
I
right.
don't know about that. Wait.
No.
By show of noise, who would prefer to hear Ghost of Stephen Foster? Who would prefer to hear Hell? Stephen Foster. Hell.
It's a tie.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to do both
That's
of
a
them.
tie.
All
That's
right.
a tie.
Everyone
what do they
wins.
have to do, Stu, to make this happen?
Wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Stick around for the interview.
Afterlife, you will be headed for a serious strife. Now you made the scene all day, but tomorrow they'll be held to pay. Sing it! In the afterlife, you will be headed for a serious strife. Now you're making the scene all day, but tomorrow they'll be held to pay. People listen attentively, I mean about future calamity. I used to think the idea was obsolete until I heard the old man stomping his feet. This is the place eternally. Fire is applied to your body. Your teeth are extruded and your bones are ground. Big nature cakes that get passed around. In the afterlife, you will be headed for a serious strife. Now you made the scene on day, but tomorrow they'll be here to pay. Beauty, talent, fame, money, refinement, top skill and brains. All of the things that you're trying to hide will be revealed on the other side. Crack the buttocks! Oh, it must have been this device. Shake! Come on, Nielsen Bernard the third!
Hotel Paradise. And this is what I told him as I gazed into his eyes. Rooms were made for carpets, tile was made for spires, ships were made for cannonade to fire from inside them. Going to run all night, going to run all day. Camptown ladies never sang all the do-not day. Going to run all night, going to run all day. Camptown ladies never sang all the do-not day. Come on. Stephen Foster at the Hotel Paradise. This is what I told him as I gazed into his eyes. Ships were made for sinking, whiskey made for drinking. If we were made of cellophane, we'd all get stinking drunk. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. Camptown ladies never sang all the do-not day. No, no, no. Gonna run all day. Camptown ladies never sang all the do-not day.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, y'all. Please give it up. Yes, indeed. Give it up for the great Squirrel No Slippers. No one can do it quite like them. How about it for the band? Wow, what an honor. All the styles of music I love just rolled up into one big old number and set on fire. So grateful to have them. Once again, big thanks to our friends over at Fallberg Private Wealth for helping make this whole thing happen. Thanks to our good friends over at the crew of Tux for making this happen. Thanks to our amazing, hardworking crew. Thanks to the Howlin Wolf. Thanks to all you fine people for coming and showing up and dancing with us. You know, we were doing this live stream in an empty studio. That was fun, but it's way more fun with all your smiling faces here. So it's such an honor to have you. And once again, thanks to Frenchy. There's a beautiful, brand new, original Frenchy painting right there that can be yours. That's right. You can look at your wall and relive this great night of music. And hey, it's not over yet because Leslie is about to sit down with the band, do an interview. They're all going to hang out, tell stories. Now, I've heard Dr. Sick and Jimbo Mathis tell stories before individually. I can only imagine how great it is when they're all together, especially with the rest of these fine musicians. So they've got some tales to tell. Stick around for that. And in the meantime, please keep supporting the Funky Uncle. Come back to the Howlin Wolf and join us again. We do this every Wednesday. We'd love to have you. It's way more fun when you're here with us. In the meantime, happy Carnival to all y'all. And this is Soul Stew reminding you to wash your hands and stomp your feet. All right, y'all. Be good. Happy Carnival.
Stu, how amazing has this been over the last, I forget, 97 weeks, but
97.
I like to say from April 3rd of 2020 is when this started. April 3rd of 2020.
Keeps getting better.
And it just keeps getting better. The lot, we always said we were going to bring the music to you until you could come to us. And now that you can come to us, guess what? We're going to keep doing it because next week is, hold on. Next week is going to be our Valentine's show.
Dean Martin, ladies and gentlemen.
How many of you guys need to make up for Valentine's, all right? You're going to come here early, and you're going to see Muavello and Margie Perez and Brent Rose. The next week is Boo Ray, and you can always find us on the FUNKYUNCLE.LIVE. Now is my favorite part of this entire show.
Hello.
And
Everyone,
this is...
take off your clothes.
Yeah. Not that part. Yeah, there she goes. Saw one. True story. So this is my absolute favorite part where I get to talk to you about what has the past. I get to talk to you about the future. I get to talk to you about the present.
Can I talk about the present for 1 second?
More importantly, I get to thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
Put your hands
Thank you.
together one more time.
I want you guys to get that volume out one more time. You heard us. I want to hear you. Please, please, please. I love the sound of New Orleans people. Please, come on.
They do know what to do, don't they?
They're bona fide.
Bona fide. Bona fide. Now, of course, I danced repeatedly, vigorously. Even as a short, fat woman, I danced my butt off in 1996 for hell. We all did, didn't we? We all did. And thank you for playing it tonight. But I have been lurking behind these guys ever since and followed them. And I fortunately got a phone call back about 6 years ago, 5 years ago, when y'all started back. And they said, we'd like to do a dress rehearsal for our, before we go on tour. Can we come to your venue and do that? And I was so excited.
What venue was that?
That was Buffa's at the corner of Esplanade and Burgundy.
Did you just say that the Squirrel Nut Zippers played 2 back-to-back shows at Buffa's?
They did.
In 2016?
They did.
I remember that. It was
did.
Crazy. Who was there? You were there.
I was there for about 15 minutes because I was deathly ill.
I remember that.
And I came in and I set up the sound system, and then I had to leave. And I was so upset that I missed it. And then y'all played all over the country and not back here. About 5 months ago, I got a call and said, you need to come over to Madam Vic's. And we're going to do another one of those dress rehearsal before we go on tour. And I had meetings and crap, and I got there to hear the last song. So when I asked Jimbo, I told him what I had been busy doing, and I asked him if he would be interested. He looked at me, his eyes popped open wide, and he said, hell yeah. Well, that's not what he said. He said something that started with an F. Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
And he said, hell yeah. And my wife's birthday is February 2nd. You got that date open? I said, hell yeah, absolutely. But when he found out what we were doing, what we were supporting, and what we were accomplishing, that's definitely when he said, fuck yeah. Yeah. He definitely did. So tell me what went through your little brain to start the Squirrel Nut Zippers?
Well, I was very curious about a lot of things, American music primarily, and art and entertainment.
Right there.
But mostly just getting jazzed on, trying to figure out the codes, to the New Orleans thing that have the wild, mercurial sound of a New Orleans band, would have something that's a little different and a little sideways. And so we just started putting it together, Leslie. We just started learning the chords and figuring out how to make the shapes and
how to hold your fingers,
the sounds and different things like that. And, but it was really a mixture of a lot of American music and some European music as well. Yiddish music and theater music, German music, theater music, and so it was a concoction I came up with back in about 1993, I'd say.
And it took you to 95 to make it happen, huh?
Took us to about 94 to get a record deal. So as soon as we got going, we got very popular, very, very quickly.
Okay.
And it really kind of outpaced what we were capable of doing at that time. But still, we tried to keep up as best we could. And next thing you know, we're on MTV and all this kind of crazy stuff. And Sesame Street, that was cool. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
And just a lot of cool things like that, and it just really blew my mind. It was we were just interested in learning how to do it and how to create things that were unique. That was our whole goal.
Speaking of unique. Speaking of New Yeek, Dr. Sick. Yeah, Dr. Sick, right here. All right, I hope that's not talking. All right, it's a little loud, but it's not talking. All right. So when did you join the Squirrel Nut Zippers?
I was actually working at Florida Renaissance Festival when I got a phone call from Jimbo Mathis himself and said, hey, I'm the leader of the Squirrel No Slippers, and I've been working with some cats out in New Orleans. We say maybe you ought to maybe come by and audition. And I was thinking in my head, because I'd already done, I was in a band called the Asylum Street Spankers out of Austin. Thank you. Another, hey, you have good taste in 3 name bands from the 90s. Anyway, I was like, that's not exactly redundant because the Spankers didn't have any, they didn't have any like MTV hits. The Zippers did. So I came back to audition, and I'm sitting there at the apartment where it's all.
Do you remember
cracking
this?
down.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Right. And I brought a bunch of different instruments: ukulele, my fiddle, and my saw. And I started playing a saw solo on one song, and I saw Jimbo grab his pencil and mark down saw solo after second chorus, and that's how I knew I got the job. When I saw that pencil hit the page, I was like, holy shit, I just joined the Squirrel No Slippers, guys. It's fantastic.
And we are so happy, aren't we? I mean, it's incredible.
Hey, and Dr. Sick has been a great asset for this group, man. He's really been great for it. So thank you, Sick. I appreciate you
Jimbo,
taking the leap of faith, sir.
Dude, thank you so much, Jimbo.
When I read your lineup of the musicians that you have playing with you.
Oh my God, yeah, we've got a lot of New Orleans, some of the best. Dave Boswell on trumpet and plays with Little Bighorns, among others, and of course Charlie Halloran, Little Bighorns.
Charlie Halloran, oh my God.
Others, and,
he still won't give me his trombone and let me play
Nielsen
it.
Bernard III, as far as I'm concerned, the greatest band in the world, greatest drummer in the world. And Leslie P. Martin, just a blessing on the piano from Cocodrie, Louisiana. And
dude, we got Aurora Nealon, Colin Myers, and Russell Welsh on the new Zippers records that came out.
Wow,
like, I'm telling you, man, this is like all-star New Orleans heroes.
We got a deep bench.
Remember that
deep ditch.
Wasn't Duke on Hot? Wasn't Duke the trumpet player? It was the trumpet player on Hot was a New Orleans cat.
Oh,
Plays
wow.
on the riverboats all the time.
Duke Heigert.
Yep.
Duke Heigert.
Was our first trumpet player.
And everybody who knows me knows that I'm deeply steeped in traditional jazz. So what I hear you bringing forward to today's music and what the audience likes today is just really intriguing and incredible. What touches you about the music from that era?
The 90s?
The 30s. Don't make me call you by your first name.
Ooh, you keep that Facebook shit to yourself.
Well, we mix it up. We're not really purists with our genres, our decades, and whatnot. We
Doctor.
we present it with a style and a sound of the 30s, 40s, 50s, but it's not necessarily a recreation. It's original compositions and a new approach to it, to the songwriting and composing. So it's not like there's plenty of people way better than me at playing real traditional New Orleans jazz.
It's the future of yesterday's music of today.
I like to get my licks in on it when I can. Thank you very much.
So the Funky Uncle was started, of course, because of COVID and the lockdown, and we had nowhere to go. We had nowhere to play. Eventually, we were able to play in backyards and front porches. How is COVID still affecting you today, Jimbo?
I don't have any work. Thank you. Good night.
Doctor, how's it affecting you, baby?
Jimbo doesn't have any work for me. Thank you.
Okay. What did you learn? What did you learn, or what did you do while you were shut down? No. Well, I mean, people have been telling me I learned how to do a Zoom meeting. I learned how to do whatever.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, here comes Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus.
Halloween.
Yeah.
There are a few who
can
can
do it
deny
right
what
now
I
if
do
you wanted
is-
to.
and I'm going to.
Who's got an hour and a half
All
to
right.
kill?
Boys and
Halloween
girls of
show.
every age.
Halloween show. Dr. Sick does Nightmare Before Christmas.
Top to bottom.
All
Playing
right.
every instrument I know how to.
I
How did
kind
it
of
hit
enjoyed
you?
having a break from music, I really did enjoy it over time. Getting to spend more time with my lovely wife, Jennifer.
Happy birthday.
And, You know, it's nice. I've been on the road since I was 18, 19 years old, so taking a couple years off wasn't the worst thing that ever happened to me, personally.
Where
but
did
I
you
didn't
grow up?
end up in the hospital and shit.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Where'd you grow up, Jimbo?
Mississippi.
Whereabouts? Whereabouts?
I grew up in North Mississippi, around Oxford, Mississippi.
Okay. See, I was right smack dab in the middle in Pelahatchie.
Beautiful.
Pelahatchie.
I always love the names of
If I
Mississippi.
talk to him for like 10 minutes on the phone, I fall right back into it until I get back into New Orleans and I'm like, hey, darling, where are you at? You know, come on down to the Howlin Wolf. See the Funky Uncle, all right? So where do you see the future with our music situation, our restrictions, and how the restrictions are starting to lift? What's in the future for Squirrel Nut Zippers?
Future of the Squirrel Nut Zippers and live entertainment in general is going to be completely dependent on the audienceship, because COVID has completely changed the landscape of recording music, which had already started going in a weird direction to the 20th century recording industry because of things like file sharing, Napster, MP3s, being able to put 1 million songs in your pocket. You know, now you can put 1 million songs in your pocket. Back when CDs came out, all the bands started like filling the record, and you had these like 1.5 hour long albums, right? But before that, records were only like 35 minutes long, right? So now you get these little things in your pocket, you can put 1 million songs on it, and what are they doing? They release one single every 6 months and spend all of their energy on it. They don't even do their own tours. They go to Coachella and they guest with Rihanna, and those are the biggest names that you can find. And the buying audience is more interested in watching streams of these things than going to anything but the festival. So it's up to you guys to support all of the local acts, all the up-and-coming artists in your neighborhood, because not everyone knows how TikTok works. That doesn't mean they don't know how a guitar works, right? So support your locals any way that you can. Thank you for putting all these things together, because it's been hard to put people. Our whole job is putting people in rooms, and that's not such a great idea for a lot of our community. You know, they're at risk. Things are getting a little bit better.
It is a conundrum when it comes to.
Well, I've always been a blue-collar
support it
musician. I get
or
on the
not?
stage and I sweat for you. I'm not nothing else. I'm
I
like
see
a
a light
plumber
at
with
the
Phil.
end of the tunnel.
Hell yeah.
Literally, I think I'm slipping away right now.
It's all right.
I
Do
don't
you
think
smell
it's a
burning
train.
toast?
It's not a train coming, I promise. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And you know how I know that? It's because of this lady and that man and this lady and that man with incredible hair. This one and all these people out here. Those are the light that I see at the end of the tunnel.
Amen, sister. Amen.
And what I see at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the night, is you going home and you going to the FUNKYUNCLE.LIVE. And what I see you doing is you clicking on that donate button. Yes, you bought a ticket, and yes, it will help a lot of people, but we are not through yet. I'm going to ask you to text FUNK to 36413. I'm going to ask you to go to FUNKYUNCLE.LIVE and click on that donate button, or I want to be a sponsor, or I want to bid on the Frenchy Painting, or I want to buy a t-shirt or a hat or a sweatshirt or whatever, because you may think you're just shopping, because Valentine's Day is coming up, guys, all right? And you may think you're just shopping, but what you're doing is you're putting dollars in the pockets of our camera guy, our lighting director, our guys that put out all of our cords and microphones, our musicians, our bartenders, and our barbacks. And they mean an awful lot to all of us. And I know y'all understand the importance of our gig workers and what they do, right?
We sure do.
I cannot, you are one, yes you are. I cannot begin to thank you guys for being here tonight. Squirrel Nut Zippers, this has been such a treat. And
Thank you, Leslie. I really appreciate it. Thank
when you
honey.
said,
Thank
and
you
I'm gonna,
guys.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you guys
post a
so much.
picture of us.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Each and
internet
every
people.
One of you. Thank you.
All right, folks, you know what I need you to do? I need you to bid on that Frenchy painting. We've got 5 Frenchies left that are originals that are out here by the front of the bar. You need to take a look at those. You need to own a Frenchy. And if you can't afford it, then you go to the website and you look at a print, because that's what helps us so much. We really appreciate you. You know what else I need you to do? Can y'all help me out with this?
I got you.
What you got?
You got to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week when we celebrate Latin for Lovers with Muvello, Margie Perez, and Brent Rose. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.